You are listening to The Downtowner, the official podcast of the Downtown Association of Fairbanks. I am your host, Jeremiah Schrock. Earlier this month, we sat down with Denise Kamm of the Fairbanks Curling Club. I asked her about the club's history, her role as club manager, and what we can expect from the club over the next few months. And of course, for the uninitiated, I asked her just what exactly this whole curling thing is about. Stay tuned to catch our interview with Denise Kamm right here on The Downtowner. Okay, Denise, so my first question is an easy question. I have no doubts you probably get asked this a lot, but tell me, what is curling?
Curling is the sport with the ice and the rocks and the yelling. Curling is a lot of fun. It's on ice. It's been compared to shuffleboard on ice, chess on ice, kind of a combination of those. You get to throw rocks at houses here at the curling club, and not too many places do you get to do that.
Did you just say you get to throw rocks at houses? Okay, I think you're going to need to explain that.
Okay, so our stones, the rocks that we throw at a target at the other end of the sheet, and we call the target a house. So we're throwing rocks at houses.
So while you throw rocks at houses, this is a team sport too. So can you tell me how the teams are made up and how many people are on a team?
There are 4 people on a team, and there is one person who's a skip. That's the captain of the team. That's the one who strategizes the most, tells other players where to shoot their rock to send it down the ice. They stand at the other end where all the other 3 teammates stand at one end together. And the 2 of them actually will follow the rock and sweep all the way down to the other end.
Now, this is a sport known for a lot of its sort of its fantasy. If I remember correctly, there was an Olympic group that had some really brightly colored pants. So I'm guessing there's a lot of personality within the teams.
Very good observation. That is true. There is a lot of personality in the teams. The pants are always fun, but there's actually a lot of costume events. In fact, we have a couple of teams that just pick a theme every week and just dress in crazy costumes. Last night I saw giant afro wigs and some crazy pants, and it was really a fun night. I don't even know what in the world they were doing, but they're always having a good time. There are personalities everywhere around this place. It's a treat to hang out for sure.
So let's talk a little bit about history. How long have people been curling in Fairbanks?
In Fairbanks, the curling club was established in 1905. So in about 1898, there was curling over in Dawson, and there was actually a gold rush over there. So a bunch of people came for that, and there were a lot of people from Scotland who ended up there. So they started curling over there. Well, then there was a gold strike in Barnett's Cache, which is now called Fairbanks. And so they all came over here in about 1902. And they started curling on the Chena River, and by 1905, they established the Fairbanks Curling Club.
Now, how long have you been in your location here on the river?
Our building at 1962 2nd Avenue was built in 1962. Actually, half of it was in 1962. The other half was in 1963. So it was a longer process, and it was built by curlers.
So there are a lot of different leagues here at the curling club. Could you tell me something about these leagues, and also how many there are and what makes them different?
We have leagues for all different skill levels. So we have fun leagues, which are beginners. Well, it's not all beginners. It's kind of a mix. There's some people who prefer to just play for fun, but we also have competitive leagues. On Tuesday night, we have a competitive league, and those are curlers who are serious, and they actually have prize money, and they really are very competitive. And then we have interesting leagues. Like we have a dinner league on Wednesday nights. So there's always one team who has a bye, and they cook dinner for the rest of the group. So while they're on the ice playing, there's people in the kitchen cooking. And as soon as they come off the ice, it's dinner time. So that's a lot of fun. So we have different leagues, and the Wednesday night dinner league actually is a fairly competitive league. It's not meant to be, but that's really kind of what it is. There's a lot of people who've been curling a long time who love that league. So it turns out pretty competitive. There's even been competitions on the dinners. So they have scored each other on dinners. It's pretty cute. So there's all different kinds of, we have, so fun leagues are on Monday, Thursday, and Friday. And we have even a mixed doubles league, which is a 2-player curling instead of 4. So it's a lot more work. It's a pretty intense discipline. And the rules are a little bit different. It's slightly different than the rest. So we also have that on Monday nights. And then we can't forget our youth leagues. So we have youth practice twice a week, Monday and Thursdays from 4:15 to 5:45. And then Saturday morning we have youth league. So there's kids all the way from 5 is about that starting age through 21 who curl, and we have the leagues on Saturday morning where they self-form teams just like adults and play games.
Fairbanks has built kind of a name for itself in the wider world of curling, it seems, but just how wide is it?
It's national. We have one of the men's national winners as a regular member at our club. Greg Persinger is on Team Brady Clark, who is they won the nationals this year, or in 2016, and they are working hard to make it to the Olympic trials. So they're practicing quite a bit. We also have a teenager, Cora Farrell, who went to the Youth Olympic Games in 2016 in Lillehammer, Norway, and Team USA got a silver there. So we're very, very proud of our players. It's pretty impressive how they are making their ways around. We might have at least one, maybe more, in the Olympics in 2018. So we're pretty excited about that.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Curling Club is also featuring Club Nationals here in March.
Indeed, we do have Club Nationals. It's March 4th through the 11th, and it is open to the public. You can come down and watch some world-class curling. It'll be a lot of fun. And Club Nationals, what that is we have men's nationals, we have women's nationals, but this is, with those teams, you can be from different clubs. So, like I said, Greg Persinger is from Fairbanks, and his teammates are from Minnesota and Seattle, but this is all of the members for Club Nationals have to be from the same home curling club. So they play together regularly. And that's how they get in there into the Club Nationals. They have to do what we call play downs. Other sports call it playoffs. But they play down till they end up earning a slot in Club Nationals. So we'll have people from all over the nation coming up here and curling and checking out our whole city, actually. It'll be a lot of fun.
So the club has a lot of different events occurring the month of February. So Denise, tell me what's coming up this month.
We have multiple things coming up. One of the biggest events that we have at the Fairbanks Curling Club is our cash raffle. You can win up to $10,000 by buying a single $100 ticket. And even if you aren't the lucky winner, there's other cash prizes, and you get a prime rib dinner out of it. So your $100 will go somewhere no matter what. So it's a great fundraiser for us and a great event, one of the most fun events of the year. But we also have a lot of other things. We have development clinics coming up where people are learning to improve their delivery. We also have an officiating clinic, and that's leading up to Club Nationals because there's a lot of officials that we need. So we're working on that kind of a thing. And then we are also holding a new curler league that started on February 1st. So that's going for a few weeks here in February as well. And then we really get into March, and March is very busy as well with our Club Nationals. And then, of course, we have the famous International Bonspiel that we have every year at the end of March. This year it's March 30, 31, April 1st and 2nd. 4 days. We'll have probably 40 teams playing around the clock, and we will have quite a party going on here at the Fairbanks Curling Club for that event.
It sounds like there's a little bit of something for everybody, not just this month, but through the entire curling season. So that leads me to my next question, which is about you. I want to know, what got you into curling?
Actually, that's kind of interesting. I started here. I've been in facility management for years. I've worked different places at convention centers and whatnot, and then heard about this curling gig, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I came down here and started watching, and I started noticing the curlers here are top notch people. I feel like I've found a really neat